Hello and welcome to Anime Church, everybody. We are back. Sorry for the lateness. We had some stuff to catch up on. We have to review 2 shows this anime season because we have Slime Season 3 and the second half of Season 2 of Mushoku Tensei that we are reviewing. And we're going to be doing that at the top of the hour, as it were. Though, to be fair, we're kind of at the end of the hour. So we've got a lot of news that we're covering. And also we are going to be covering these 2 shows. So we're going to start off with that at the beginning of the show. But hi, welcome to Anime Church. We fuck up. Wear your cosplay. Wear it loud. Wear it proud. We don't judge you for it. I am Richie Roberts, your Minister of Science and Technology. Hang on. I got you, bitch. There you go. All right, so we'll start off with the new one because all right. So Fenris, you are the one that has not read Volume 7, correct? Slime. All right. So, but for Moon, you get to join me in the fun time because now you're at the point where you've read the light novel or the source material for an anime. So this is interesting. We're in the fun territory for this. So I'm going to get Fenris's thoughts on this, and then we're going to talk a little bit about some of the subtle things that were in the light novel that they didn't necessarily cover in the anime that I got to talk a little bit about. Also, hi guys, welcome. Sorry that we're late, but hi, please, I encourage you to talk in the chat. I welcome your comments in the chat. Absolutely, we encourage this. Fenris, what'd you think of Slime the official episode 1 of season 3, even though we had a recap last week? To be fair, the Diablo and Veldora thing was actually technically canon because it ties into what happened at the beginning of this episode. But yeah, go for it. Wait, what do you mean you can't? Okay, hold on. Is it doing that thing again? They can't hear you. It was working before I went live. Yeah, it just is. Okay, cancel? Why are you doing this? Oh, god damn it. You know what? It's because I switched over to... It's because I... Fuck you. It's because I had to switch over to a different thing to actually update the Discord stuff. So now that I'm back here, hopefully, go ahead and talk.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yes, I literally have to be on the actual channel.
Oh.
I have to literally be on the channel for you guys to be able to hear me. Okay,
Thanks.
now go
Thanks,
ahead.
OBS.
Now go ahead. OBS is just being really, really stupid. Yeah,
Yes.
I can see like the sound bar moving in OBS, and that's the important thing.
Thanks for letting us know, skinny dude.
Appreciate it. Yeah, very, very much appreciate it.
Otherwise, the episode 1 of season 3, dark, hilarious, has my perfect blend of dark humor to it.
Mm-hmm.
I was expecting Diablo to just go full on rage and kill everybody in there because of that one stupid noble who would not shut up.
He was ready to.
Yeah.
But yeah, you were talking about the beginning, the recap.
Yes, so the recap episode reminded me a lot of the Veldora and Ifrit's recap where they were having their shogi match. It's fucking amazing. Veldora just seems to get along with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
He has a stupid himbo fucking charisma to him.
He's like Freddy, but a dragon.
Yes. But overall, I really enjoyed it. I can't wait to read the light novels now just to know what's changed.
Not anything was really changed. There's just some extra stuff that was in the light novel that they didn't really put in the anime. Like, okay, so there was some stuff that I noticed some reactors were a bit confused on. So Diablo, the whole thing with the king, that was an act. Because there were some people that were like, oh, was he torturing them in the cart? No, no, he wasn't. Literally, that whole thing with the king was straight up an act because Diablo used his powers on the king, but he made it seem like he was using the full potion to basically he used it as a way to advertise the full potion in front of everybody that was in the throne room. Basically, this is literally Diablo marketing the potion to everybody in there as just another way to, because he understands Rimuru's marketing skills. He's like, dude, I understand what Rimuru's been trying to do with this full potion stuff. So he's like, hey, let's keep the ball going. You know, let's let these stupid nobles, let's make them spend their money, you know? So there's that whole thing going on. Also, let's quickly talk about the opening. Guys, we finally got... All right. Okay. So in this opening, Moon, I know you recognize some people because you've read the light novels with us. We finally got to see Elmesia.
Yep.
And we also got some, like, little previews of the festival stuff that's going to be coming up after all this shit. So... all we saw was Volume 7 in the trailer, but in the actual opening, we saw Volume 8 and Volume 9 stuff. So I'm like, we haven't seen Masayuki yet, but we did catch a little glimpse of some people that are going to be showing up later when we actually get to the festival. And I'm like, oh, goody! Yay!
It's going to be a lot of fun.
That's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm like, okay, so we are covering that. I'm happy to see that. I mean, because we're also getting like some looks at Volume 10 shit, and I'm like, are we getting Volume 10 this season? Because all right, because
they might like
they might do Volume
finish on a
10 as
cliffhanger.
well. Because I was like, okay, I'm here for that.
Getting close.
Because if they just bundle Volume 8 and 9 together in one little package, and they do Volume 10 at the end of this season, I'm okay with that. Because I just want to see the dungeon. That's going to be the best part.
I really want
the dungeon is the great. Because here's the thing. As much as everybody is going to be hyped for everything, the best part of the MVP, the absolute MVP of this season is 100% Ramirez. Ramirez is the absolute MVP. That is the best thing to ever happen to Tempest, and it is the #1 ally that Rimuru has ever made. Like, everybody can sit here and say that Milim is the best ally. No, fuck that. Ramirez is the best Demon Lord ally that Rimuru has ever made. 100%. I won't say why, but you'll find out later.
It's wonderful.
It's so good.
She's great.
It's so good. It's so good. But I don't want that. That's the thing that happens after the main stuff that goes on with Hinata, which is going to be the big focus right now. And that's going to be the beginning of what the next episode is based on the title. So there's that. Yep. Now they kind of lightly hinted at, you barely caught like a glimpse of the three of them in the boxes in the previous season. You caught like a glimpse of that. And this episode, that was basically half the episode, was seeing them in the boxes, like the little goo. And it's like, now you really got to see Shion's work. This was all Shion. And it was like, yeah, she went overboard. Shion, and the way that she went overboard. Moon, what were some of your thoughts on this episode?
I really like how they portray what Shion did to them. Because in the book, all it said was that he was in a box. They didn't really describe much outside of that.
It's just
But everyone was horrified.
flesh in a box. Yeah,
So
flesh
it
in a
was
box.
wonderful.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh. And that's essentially what they had here. They, of course, had to have, like, some mystical ooze-looking thing covering it because censorship and murder. But it just made it a lot of fun. Especially when he just picked up one of their heads that was in the box and it's just like, oh, boy, this is really difficult to repair, isn't it? And just dropped it. It's like, lovely. And the thing to remember is they were still alive.
Also,
Whole thing. So
I want you to understand the reparations that Diablo dropped in the stellar coins because while Raphael translated it to yen, here's the direct Google here's the direct exchange rate from stellars to US dollars. It is 6.5 billion US. That is the exact dollar denomination that Diablo asked for in reparations from Falmouth. That is what they asked for.
which, to be
God
fair,
damn it.
they kind of had this coming.
Yeah. So I sent that to one of the reactors
Talk
and they
shit,
just
get hit.
replied back, "Thank you." I'm like, "Yeah, dude, no problem."
Skinny dude, that is a fantastic chat message right there. Diablo, welcome to my
Yep.
unboxing show.
Welcome to my unboxing show.
I mean, he is one hell of a butler.
What's in the box? Oh, for sure. Bless you. And again.
I was waiting for the third before I said anything.
Yeah.
All right, do it
Bless
again.
you.
We'll vote on it.
I've learned.
No. It's you can bless me for 2 after the third. It's like, fuck you. You only have you're not the Pope. You only have so many. Hold on. Wait a minute. Go fuck yourself. There we go. There it is. There it is. Mm-hmm. Alrighty.
But overall, very enjoyable season premiere.
Yeah, I agree. Now, as for the next show that we're covering, we're in slightly different territory on this one because I'm the only light novel reader for this one. I know this series in its entirety. From start to end, I know where this is going. This is Mushoku Tensei. We are in the second half of season 2. So the first episode of the second core for season 2 just dropped. And it is the house hunting episode, which is a very good episode. I love this one. And this is all about dolls in a way. Now, I will say they did leave one part out from the light novels, and that is the part where Rudius hired a crew to fix the house up. That's the only part that they actually really left out. And I don't remember in the light novels that his house was actually outside of the city and by itself. I think it was actually in the city and like he had neighbors and stuff. So I think the anime made some slight changes there. As far as how it was described in the light novels, I don't remember it being that way. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm curious what your thoughts were on this episode. So, guys, tell me what you thought.
I'll let Moon start since I started the last one.
Fair enough. This was just a very good, wholesome episode. Really cute. It started out with Rudy just being all like, man, everything's a bit different now. This is pretty great. And it was nice to see him kind of in good spirits again.
Also,
And
guys,
not even like a cocky,
sorry.
arrogant kind of confidence. Just, yeah, no, you're good.
Also,
But yeah.
please keep in mind that we will be reading this light novel series starting up after we finish volume 16 of Slime, which volume 16 will be next week. We start up volume 16
tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow we start volume 16. So Once
Cool.
we finish volume 16, we will be starting up Mushoku Tensei. It's all going to be digital because it's actually really, really difficult to find physical versions of Mushoku Tensei right now. I have up to volume 11 of Mushoku Tensei in physical, but I'm going to be reading digital with everybody else because I have all of it digitally. So yeah, it's going to be a little difficult. So guys, we are not a replacement for anything to read along with. So we highly encourage you, whether you read with us digitally or you read physically, please read along with us with your own stuff. Please purchase it, read with us, all that stuff. And we're going to read through all of Mushoku Tensei and then jump back into Slime. And then when we catch back up or finish Slime, most likely finish Slime, hopefully at some point.
And if you buy the book series on Bookwalker, email them telling them that we sent you. We're trying to get sponsorships.
We're trying to get sponsored. Please, please, please.
Please.
Also, if you buy it through Kindle, please, when you write your reviews, let them know that we sent you too, because that also helps us get sponsorships. Because we can get sponsored through Kindle as well as Bookwalker. Please, please, please let them know that we sent you. That helps. Helps a lot. But Bookwalker is a big thing. Let them know. Thank you for that. That reminds me, we should be doing that every time. So Moon, you get with Shim, get with Sonic. Please make sure that we do that at the beginning of every one of our light novel streams. Start doing that.
We should also have a link to the book we're reading, so that way they can click on it and purchase it.
I have it every time that we don't have that on Twitch. We don't have that set up for Twitch, but I do have that set up on the YouTube channel every time that we're doing the YouTube stuff. Yeah. All right. So, Fenris, your thoughts on the episode of Mushoku Tensei? You're scared?
I am scared.
Why?
I'm watching the first 2 seasons of Mushoku Tensei. As soon as Rudy gets happy, bad shit happens.
These are accurate statements.
I'm happy that he's finally
You're happy that he's happy?
I'm happy he's happy again. I'm scared for what's going to happen.
Moon, I haven't even told him the thing yet. And he's already scared. That's the best part.
He's picked up the pattern.
He's figured out the pattern. He's figured out the pattern, yeah. Dude.
It's just like real life. You're happy one moment, and then suddenly life says, hold on.
All right, well...
It says, hold my beer.
All right, that's better.
You've already figured it out, so I'm just going to go ahead and tell... Yes, there is an episode called Turning Point 2 headed up soon.
I figured.
Yeah, remember the first turning... The first time there was an episode called Turning Point? That was when the teleportation incident happened. Yeah, there will eventually be a Turning Point 2, but it's not next episode. So you've got a breath of relief happening.
I'm expecting it to be in about 3 episodes.
I don't know if it's that soon. I don't know. I don't think it's next. Okay, so here's the thing, we haven't gotten there yet. Okay, because we started off season 2 with volume 7. All right. 7 through 12 is what season 2 covers. 12 is when everything is where everything kind of goes. Yee. So right now we're probably in volume 10 territory, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got a little bit of time. 10 and 11 are still safe. I think Turning Point 2 starts about in the middle or towards the end of 11. And then 12 is when everything's kind of, whoa, okay. Now, Turning Point doesn't necessarily mean it's where everything goes bad, but it's when it's like, oh, okay. But there's still a bunch of different things that are going to happen. Rudy getting the house, a bunch of different stuff is going to happen. And while Rudy's still in the house with Sylphie. Mm-hmm. Like that life has to still continue in the house. And then, yeah.
Oh yeah, life goes on.
Yeah.
Long after the
hey guys in the comments, you don't have to feed us news. We already have our news. Just saying. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Just saying. We already have our news. I would if I were you, just check, just not spoil stuff. That yeah, not spoil stuff for everybody, and yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
And also, just like if you would like to suggest news stories for us throughout the week, the best way to do that would be on the Discord server.
Guys, if we're clickbaiting a title, don't spoil the title in the comments.
Yeah, that too.
Don't spoil it in the chat, dude. Don't ruin it. We're clickbaiting. Don't do that. How do I? Is there a way to like get rid of that comment? No, because the stupid heart is in the way.
Right?
Ha!
I wish there was a way to get rid of that heart.
How do
I
I?
know, right?
Ha! Ha! I hid the comment. You deleted message. Okay, so sorry, dude. Had to hide your comment because you spoiled the surprise.
You're ruining the surprise.
You ruined the surprise, man. All right. I don't know if that hid all your comments. I'm just trying to hide that one. My bad if it hid all of your comments. YouTube limits the amount of options that we have.
Yeah.
Anyhow. So yeah. All right, we've covered that. So quick rating. What did you guys give the official episode 1 of Slime season 3? What do you give a rating for that on a scale of 1 to 10? Gives you more options if it's 1 to 10, I feel.
Yeah, I know.
I give about
I'm
a
looking at a
8.
nice, yeah, about an 8.
Yeah, okay. I think a solid 8 is fine. Yeah, it wasn't like amazing or anything, but it was really good. Yeah.
That's a nice introduction back into the series after being gone for who knows how long.
Yeah, and for Mushoku Tensei coming back, what do you give that one? It was pretty pleasant. It was pretty pleasant. I give it a 7. Like, as far as like the Mushoku Tensei episodes are, I'm kind of leaning towards a 7. Like, it's
I think 7 works.
But I mean, I'm biased because I know where it's gonna go. So like, I'm definitely basing that on future knowledge. Stuff blinked. Hold on.
You went dark.
Hang on. Okay, my TV turned off. Why is there... Jesus Christ, dude. Did you have to plug that right now while we're... Okay. Are we still live at all?
Yes.
I
think so, yeah. I'm checking
we
YouTube
appear to
now.
be.
Okay. And everything has been moved over to my TV, unfortunately.
Yes, we are still live.
Okay, cool. I had to check because everything moved over to my TV because everything blinked. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, Tony posted on the Fat Dog page in content announcements stuff that is not from our channel. Like, bro, I get it. Like, there is the Das Tales, who I love, did a Mushoku Tensei abridged. And it's up now, but oh boy.
Yeah, let's. What was your rating for the episode, Richie?
Okay, hang on. I said 7.
Hmm.
I'd already given my
And
rating.
Okay.
Okay, why is this behaving this way? Stop being stupid. God dang it.
Well, while Richie figures that out,
No,
yep.
there is no while I'm figuring it out. It's just being stupid. There's no fixing it. My computer is just being dumb. And I cannot fix it. It is just doing what it does. I don't know why it just glitched out the way it did. Yeah. It's just it is what it is, you know? But you know what? It's working, so that's all that matters.
it's true.
All right. So
Okay.
on to the stories.
Moon, did you watch the video from Osmond Gold about Unreal Engine 5?
Yes, I did actually.
What are your thoughts on how awesome Unreal Engine can be?
It's definitely gonna make things a bit interesting, because good lord, shit looks beautiful.
Yeah.
It does, but it takes a toll on the PC that's running it for editing. Which
Fair enough.
easy enough to believe and understand, because yeah, I don't know how many layers got put into that, how much work, how many filters. It's yeah, like I don't want to sink the time into learn that.
There is still it's almost to the point where it looks realistic. Like there's still just one like there's still like just there's something about it that still it's like yeah, I can tell it's video game and not real, but it's on the border of looking real, of being real.
It's not the first game footage that's been released about Unreal Engine 5 that looks photorealistic.
That looks almost completely real. Yeah.
There is a first-person horror game out there that
Dude, all of that
looks like a fucking body cam.
Yeah. All of that almost looks like that was stuff that Asmund was talking about. It was like, oh my god, this all looks like it could be horror. Yeah. And like it looks unbelievable.
And we see that, and my first thought is, we got the Gundam anime coming out on Netflix that's rendered in Unreal 5. What if they took the time and money to make it look like that?
Can you imagine
how amazing a Gundam would look like that?
Can you imagine what Unreal 6 and Unreal 7 are going to be like? Jesus Christ.
Dude, I'm thinking the Unreal 6 is probably still about a decade away, because they just I think released 5.4.
No, I think in a decade we're gonna have Unreal 7. You're forgetting how quick technology can just turn around.
That's true. I mean, we are, like you mentioned, already on Unreal 5.4.
Not only that, but just realize about a decade ago we weren't on Unreal 4. We were at like Unreal 3 a decade ago.
Speaking of which, Unreal is completely free to use.
Yeah.
And learn. Just go through Epic.
Yeah.
Because they own it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also true. Jesus. Man. Jeez, man. That yeah, the Unreal footage was insane, dude. What were some of the big highlights for what were some of the big highlights that you saw, Moon? Like what was like some of the biggest standout moments from that video that you saw?
Mostly just kind of the way the lighting is. Like
yeah, the lighting was super realistic.
Oh yeah. And like especially when it got to the trees and how the light shines through the leaves and everything.
The God rays.
God rays, yeah.
Oh yes.
For you, Fenris.
During the dark part where he was using a flashlight, that just added to the experience to me, just because it looks like what I would do, or what it would look like to me if I went out to my woods outside with a flashlight and just try to look around.
For me, it was a lot of the roots and the trees and the roots and the leaves and stuff on the ground that looked very realistic to me. Yeah. I love that. I love that the three of us, we get three different versions of like what was the most hyper realistic to us. That's so cool. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that? But like now you're taking that kind of detail into like Resident Evil or something like that now.
There are rumors that
Mhm.
Resident Evil 9 will be open world, and that they are working on a Resident Evil 1 remake.
Ha! Yes! Please give me that. Please give me that Resident Evil 1 remake, but like the RE engine is using Unreal like 5
Oh,
quality of that
oh,
graph. Yeah.
dude, they're working on
That would be
RE
amazing.
Engine 3 right now because we already have two.
Yes. Yes. Cause man, RE2's RE engine or the RE7 engine that they used is actually outdated now.
Yeah, the RE engine from 7, 8, and 2.
Is
RE3 remake was the first one to use the RE2 engine.
Yeah. And now that one's out of date. Yeah. Think RE4 remake was the last one to use it.
Yep.
And that's out of date now. Yeah. Damn. I want to play RE4 remake again. I may just do this where I play RE2, RE3 and RE4 and I just have Moon watch with me and he controls the whole thing from like the sidelines.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right, guys. We're gonna move on to the next topic. Oh man. All right. So, just out of nowhere, Disney decided to drop the Tales of the Empire. Like, dude, we're getting like all the side story books now. We had Tales of the Jedi last year, which honestly was really good. We got some interesting backstory on Dooku and Ahsoka. So two side stories that made things better. And this year, we're getting some much needed character stories on Barriss Offee, which, by the way, if you watch the Clone Wars, this is some character story we needed, like continued, previously. Like, what the fuck happened to her after her arc in the Clone Wars? Like, what the fuck happened? We needed this continuation. And then we definitely needed the backstory on what the fuck was going on with, oh god, how did I blank on her name as soon as I needed to say it? The chick that's working for Thrawn that showed up in the Ahsoka series and also in the Mandalorian season 2. Man, how did the chick with the Beskar spear that was
Don't
working with
remember her
Thrawn?
name.
I can't remember her name. The Night Sister girl. But anyway, her and Thrawn. She's important and I can't remember her name. But yeah, she, like, we definitely needed to know more about her. So two characters that we needed some more information on, we're gonna get some information on, and it's about time the dark side got some love again. You know?
Mhm.
And I'm kind of here for it. We definitely got two bits of Disney news here. I'm here for it. This looked good. I'm hoping that it does well. I am one of the people that actually liked the Ahsoka series. I thought it was a lot of fun. I know not everybody dug it. That's okay. Are you looking up her name?
Trying to. I am failing hard on that.
That's okay. Morgan Elsbeth. Morgan Elsbeth is her name. I knew it eventually come to me. Morgan Elsbeth. And yeah, getting more of her backstory. I know that she's a Night Sister, and we're gonna see. It looks like we're gonna get to see some of the backstory of how the Night Sisters were kind of wiped out by the droid army under the orders of Darth Sidious back during the Clone Wars. So we're gonna get some of that tragic past. And guys, remember there are some good Night Sisters out there too, because we learned that from Jedi Survivor.
Mm-hmm.
Whew. All right. So I'm looking forward to this. And guys, we have our other bit of Disney news in the form of, well, technically we've got 3 pieces of Disney news. Bob Iger states the company will roll out password sharing. He also won the, there was a vote by the board and he won like 96%. He won the vote to stay on as the CEO of Disney. It wasn't even close. The other guy, and the more that you understand the person that he was being backed by, Ike Perlmutter or whatever. When you understand some of the stuff that was being said in the background, like I heard the other people that were talking and they were like, I guess Disney still wants to go woke. No, that is not at all what was being said. Like Bob Iger coming back as CEO just now, a lot of the stuff that's going on just now, is like, we're just now getting to the Bob Iger stuff. Because a lot of the stuff that was being planned has fully been canceled, but a lot of the stuff that was going on under Bob Chapek has fully now been released. Because a lot of that stuff, like the Marvels, all that stuff, that was already done under Bob Chapek. Now the Bob Iger stuff is the stuff that's going to be coming out later. That's why there's not like a lot of Marvel stuff coming out this year. A lot of the Star Wars stuff that's coming out right now, like a lot of that stuff's on hold because Bob Iger and the guys that were running against it, they were literally sitting here saying about Black Panther, why do we need to have black leads and woman leads? And I was like, are you fucking kidding me, dude? Shut the hell up. Like, yeah. And they were like behind the scenes, these guys were dropping racial slurs. And I'm like, bro, y'all need to shut the hell up. It's not about woke culture. Like, y'all need to stop making everything political. It's just too many people are rooting for the downfall of Disney and the downfall of the, like, y'all need to calm down. Bob Iger's gonna let the man right the ship. You're like, oh, he came in a couple of years ago and it still hasn't. I was like, bro, he hasn't even, like, they had to put the stuff out that's already finished and they have to put out. He didn't, it's not Warner Brothers. They're not going to stop and shut down everything that's already been filmed. Mm-hmm. Under the previous guy. Okay? They still have to put the stuff out. Now the stuff that's going to be coming out is the Bob Iger stuff. Let him do that stuff. Like X-Men and how that's doing. That's kind of Bob Iger at this point. Also, please understand that a lot of the stuff under Bob Chapek, Kevin Feige did not have control over that. Literally, when Bob Chapek came in, one of the big things was they took creative control of Marvel away from Kevin Feige. So if you didn't like a lot of the stuff that was going on in Phase 4 or Phase 5, that's Bob Chapek, not Bob Iger, and not Kevin Feige. When Bob Iger came back, he fired all those people and gave Kevin Feige control over Marvel again. That's a lot of the stuff that's going on. If you're not actually in the weeds, if you don't know what's going on at these studios, and all you know is woke versus broke, or, you know, if all you're talking about is culture war stuff, and you don't actually know what's going on behind the scenes, and you just see the surface level stuff, and talk about the surface level stuff, and you talk about the politics of stuff, well, then you're not very informed. Maybe you should do a little bit more digging and not just listen to the stuff you want to hear. Your narrative that you like to feed into. Maybe do a little bit of research, a bit more digging, and not just into the stuff that you want to know about. All right. So anyway, the password sharing stuff. At first, when I heard this, I was like, this could be bad. And then I remembered, oh yeah, Netflix did the same thing, and I thought it was going to be bad. But they're cracking down on password sharing with Disney Plus. Now, I don't know if this is going to go over the same way for Disney Plus as it did with Netflix. Because Disney Plus is not doing as well as Netflix does. But we shall see. Because Netflix and Disney Plus not considered as, like, Netflix is more highly thought of. Like, they have a higher reputation than Disney Plus does.
Yes. And both Netflix did also add the option for an extra fee to share the password.
Yeah.
Much like Disney Plus is doing. I'm just hoping Disney Plus, with their added fee, is going to be slightly less than the cost of a membership.
Yeah.
Because at that point, it'd be more financially feasible for everybody. Just toss a couple extra bucks at somebody for their password.
And I know that they're adding all of Hulu to Disney Plus as well.
Yeah.
So we shall see.
That's nice.
And if once they get that done, I'm expecting a price hike in the subscription for that.
Yeah, so am I. We shall absolutely see.
Only time will tell, unfortunately.
Yeah, sorry. I had to go on my little rant about what's actually happening behind the scenes because I'm so sick of hearing about, like, I guess Disney wants to go woke, and I'm like, that's not even remotely what fucking happened. Like, people are commenting on stuff that they didn't even dive into the weeds. They act like they know what's going on, and I'm like, you don't. You really don't. And I don't even, and here's the thing, I don't even dive into the weeds and I know more about what's happening because I just listen to people who do dive into the weeds, and I'm just like, okay, I listen to them for 5 minutes and I know more about what's going on than these supposed people that are like, oh, they went woke, Disney's going woke, and I'm like, nope, that's not what's happening. Shut the fuck up. Go to this one channel and listen for 5 minutes. That's all you have to do.
Speaking of Disney,
Yep.
Marvel Comics editor-in-chief C.B. Cebulski teased at Tokyo Comic-Con on December 9th that the publisher will reveal more manga collaborations in 2024. During the Assemble at Tokyo Comic-Con Marvel Gathering 2023 stage event, Cebulski was asked about future manga offerings. He first noted that Marvel and Shueisha, particularly the Shonen Jump and Jump Plus teams, have had a fruitful relationship over the years, and then added that he had top secret level 7 clearance meetings before the convention. That is fucking amazing.
That's very funny, yeah.
While Cebulski could not share yet what was discussed during those meetings, he teased that the resulting collaborations involve Marvel characters and that they are likely to be revealed in 2024. Marvel's recent Japanese print collaborations include Kodansha's magazine Marvel Manga Award in 2017 and 2018, Kazuki Takahashi's Secret Reverse and and other one-shot manga in 2019, Shanshiro Kasama and Hikaru Usugi's Deadpool Samurai manga. I really want to read that one.
I kind of do too.
Now Fuji's Marvel Meow series. Also want to read that.
What the fuck?
All right.
Yeah. Basically, all Marvel superheroes is cats, from my understanding.
Marvel Meow. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought it would be.
Powered suits designed by Eiichi Shimizu for the Takon Avengers comic series in 2021. 3 Ultraman limited series in 2020 to 2022 with Marvel Ultraman crossover event planned. Envisa's Marvel Comics A Manga Tribute Collection 2023. Takahashi presented the above image of Iron Man and Spider-Man in 2019. Fucking Marvel and Ultraman crossing over, it was fucking great.
Cool.
And I'm not that, but like, you two know, I'm not that big into superheroes. But god damn, I fucking love me some Tokatsu.
Fair enough.
Okay.
We'll take the next one, Moon.
Yeah, I was going to say, Jinwoo, you
Yep.
want to cover the next one?
I suppose I shall. Solo Leveling director reveals why original cartoon-like expressions were cut from the anime. Solo director Shunsuke Nakashige reveals why the cartoon-like expressions prevalent in the original work were cut from the anime series. Director... Why does it have the same sentence twice? Okay, whatever. Shunsuke Nakashige, the director of the massively popular Solo Leveling anime, has revealed why the cartoon-like expressions prevalent in the original manhwa were cut from the TV adaptation. Leading up to this comment, he was asked what he was conscious of when turning Solo Leveling into an anime, causing him to open up on discussions with staff. In the interview with Animate Times, Nakashige said, I thought this work required the high-end visuals that are trending these days. Therefore, I tried to avoid cartoon-like expressions as much as possible, using compositions, colors, and shooting processing similar to live-action footage. However, this would inevitably take up too much time and energy, and the images themselves would become too heavy. It might even kill the flavor of each section. To reach a compromise, we had repeated discussions with the staff of each section at meetings and during the video checks. Director Nakashige has previously spoken of changes to Solo Leveling in the special documentary The Leveling of Solo Leveling, stating that the manhwa was too fast to adapt directly. He added extra meat to the story to improve its flow. He stressed that this wasn't due to the manhwa's quality, rather it was to properly convey how entertaining the original was. The Solo Leveling anime's lack of comedy caused debate among franchise fans. The lack of comedy in Solo Leveling Season 1 was a point of contention for some watchers, be they old fans or new. Despite some drawing comparisons between Nakashige's latest comments and the divisiveness of the Chainsaw Man anime, which similarly opted for a live-action style over a whimsical one, Solo Leveling's changes were made with publisher D&C Media's blessing. As also revealed in the Leveling of Solo Leveling, every decision was checked first, with D&C acting as supervisors to the project. Solo Leveling will return for Season 2 on Crunchyroll. The platform describes the series, they say whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. But that's not the case for the world's weakest hunter, Sung Jin-woo.
Okay.
After being brutally slaughtered...
It's just kind of recapping Season 1 at this point.
Oh,
yeah,
fair enough.
and technically you were reading 2 articles.
Yeah.
Oh.
You only needed to read the first one, but that's okay. That's okay.
Whoopsies.
So yeah, I kind of agree with their decision. He was like, yeah, we took the cartoony kind of comedy out of there because we wanted to treat it a bit more seriously. And no, I can absolutely understand that. Absolutely understand that. Yeah.
It is a very serious manhwa regardless with
Yeah.
hints of comedy, which
Yeah.
sometimes the comedy was out of place, but then
Although I'm
again,
pretty
that's
sure
just
they're
real life
keeping
as well.
some, like certain things in, like the bit where Jinwoo just killed the spider and he just suddenly goes, "Oh, there's some mana crystals in here," and makes the
Yes.
face.
Yes. Just the dark humor. Like that's all the show needs is just honestly realistically dark humor because it is a very dark
yeah.
show.
It's really great though.
It is.
Can be done. Am I reading the next one too, or Richie, you got that one?
1 second. I think somebody else should because I'm in the middle of having a discussion.
You
I
take
gotcha.
the next
Fenris,
one, Moon.
You do that? Yeah. No, you wait.
Okay, yeah, I'll take the Apothecary Diaries. You take the one after that.
Oh
Fine,
shit,
fine,
I
I'll
just
do that
realized
when we
what
get to
story it
mine.
is. No, I have to do this one. Fuck!
Nice.
Damn it. I stall for me. I have to
Okay,
stall for
well,
me.
I'll
I
just
have
I'll
to
just
have a
go
meeting.
to the next one.
I
and
have
then
to
you can
have
go back to that
I'm
one.
talking to Cody and you know what it's about.
I'll read the next story and then you can come back to this one once you're done.
Yeah,
Okay.
We'll cycle back.
We'll swap. We'll swap.
Episodes of anime from Crunchyroll spring season leak online ahead of official premiere. Crunchyroll states, we are currently investigating the source of the leaks. The first episodes of the upcoming Sound Euphonium 3, chilling in another world with level 2 super cheat powers, Unnamed Memory, Konosuba, God's Blessing on This Wonderful World 3, God's Game We Play, The Banished Former Hero Lives as He Pleases, as a reincarnated aristocrat, I'll use my appraisal skill to rise in the world, and Astronaut anime have leaked online ahead of their official premiere dates. All of the anime are streaming this spring season on Crunchyroll. In the case of Sound Euphonium 3 and Konosuba 3, the first 2 episodes have leaked online. Crunchyroll shared with Anime News Network that it is aware of some content leaks ahead of the spring season. The company added, "We are currently investigating the source of leaks and cannot comment further at this time." God's Game We Play and The Banished Former Hero Lives as He Pleases premiered on Monday, and Astronaut premiered on Friday. The premiere dates for the anime that have not yet aired in Japan are April 7th for Sound Euphonium 3, and as a reincarnated aristocrat, I'll use my appraisal skill to rise in the world. Why the hell do we have to have such long names now? April 8th for Chillin' in Another World with Level 2 Super Cheap Powers, April 9th for Unnamed Memory, and April 10th for Konosuba 3. Sometimes anime will get early screenings in theaters or at conventions. For instance, the Sound Euphonium 3 anime's first 2 episodes screened in Tokyo on March 16th and in Kyoto on March 17th. In addition, Crunchyroll hosted an early screening for the first 2 episodes of Konosuba 3 and the first episode of God's Game We Play, Astronaut, and The Banished Former Hero Lives as He Pleases, among others at this year's SakuraCon event on March 29th to March 31st. Crunchyroll also hosted screenings of all the anime that have leaked so far, among others at the Puerto Rico Comic-Con event on March 29th through the 31st. I'm guessing these leaks probably got recorded or copied from the events and leaked that way. That's just my thoughts. What about you, Richie?
My mind is elsewhere. So
Fair enough.
yeah.
Okay, so while we wait on Moon to get back,
We need to
and
wait
once he's
for
done
Moon to
praising
get back.
Arceus,
He's praising Arceus.
I'm guessing so.
No, no. Oh no. We're doing more. You have no.
Okay. So, Code Geass, April Fool's,
No.
Orange Juice. I'm trying to stall for more time, man.
No, we're good.
Are you sure?
Yes. Yeah. I don't know if that is how you spell rot.
WROUGHT?
Yeah, okay, I spelled it correctly. I go, you dragged me into this world. It's happening. It's too much fun now. You must pay for what you have wrought. You must pay for what you have wrought. Good times, good times. All right, so let's go ahead and do this story. Let's just get it over with. All right, good times, good times. All right, we got another mangaka who's been accused of... Oh, perfect timing. We got another mangaka who has been accused of tax evasion. Thankfully, this time it's not Log Horizon.
Tax evasion? You mean preventing the government from stealing your money?
I know, right? How dare. Okay. Neko Kugare, real name Erika Ikeda, the creator of the manga adaptation of the Apothecary Diaries light novels. Oh, so it's not... Oh, okay, so I said mangaka, which is great, but not the creator. All right, so was indicted by the Fukuoka Regional Taxation Bureau on February 29th, so it's been a minute, on suspicion of not declaring approximately 260 million yen, or 1.7 million US dollars, in income and evading about 47 million yen, or $310,000 in taxes from 2019 to 2021, according to the National Tax Bureau. The tax evaded money, which includes income earned from manga sales, was used to purchase real estate. Nekokurage responded to the allegations on Twitter, claiming that they neglected their tax returns due to ignorance. They added that they paid the taxes and fees in 2022 as a result of not declaring the income tax after receiving instructions from the tax office. They have also asked a tax accountant for assistance in filing proper tax returns. Nekokurage clarified that this is a personal matter that has nothing to do with the Apothecary Diaries original light novel series author or anyone else involved in the manga's creation. Nekokurage launched the manga in Square. Okay, yep. So basically, accident happened. They're fixing it. They paid their taxes. This is not a shit show like
Not
Apothecary
a
Diaries. This is not a willful thing, which is so much better.
Yeah, it's just.
I'm trying. All right, so I'm trying to convince Cody not to end it where it has ended. Is number one, and secondly, I'm trying to convince him to do more episodes. That's basically what I'm trying to do. Yeah.
Boone, why don't you take the next one about orange juice?
Yeah, let's talk about 100% orange juice.
Episodes of anime from Crunchyroll spring season leak. Nope. Wait.
No, orange juice.
Wrong. Orange juice, my bad.
We're talking about orange juice. What are you doing?
Okay. Code Geass April Fool's Orange Juice really goes on sale. April Fool's Day. It's the day everyone has to be careful if a product is real or not. Sometimes it's relatively obvious, like Comix's Manga Training Machine from April Fool's Day 2017. Sometimes it's a little harder to discern, as was the case with the Code Geass Lelouch of the Rebellion Orange Juice. And some of those April Fool's Day products became a reality. The Code Geass themed orange juice was initially announced on the official Code Geass Twitter account and YouTube channel on April 1st as an April Fool's Day joke. But not a day later, the Code Geass Twitter account revealed the orange juice would actually ship for a limited time.
Be careful what you squish for.
Oh, yes. Orange juice from Jeremiah Farm. A new commercial for the popular Jeremiah Farm orange juice, now on sale from Gottwald and Alstrom Farm, popularly known as G&A Farm.
What's really
Really
funny is the character on the screen is Jeremiah Gottwald from Code Geass.
Mm.
That's God damn it. I love it. Jeremiah Farms. It's funny.
Funny joke.
Funny joke.
In the follow-up post on April 2nd, the staff announced the Jeremiah Farm orange juice is actually going on sale. Unfortunately, the tweet was light on detail. Thankfully, the Code Geass homepage notes the orange juice will be on sale between April 6th to April 14th at the Sunrise World Tokyo shop and the BIVI Nijo event space in Kyoto. The price of the orange juice is a bit much, though, at 3,000 yen, about $20 US, Jesus, for 180 milliliters, about 6.1 fluid ounces. Jesus! However, this is understandable as the orange juice will come with your choice of 4 Code Geass acrylic character stands. Lelouch,
V. Britannia,
Jeremiah, or Anya. And the juice is made by the longtime sake brewer and other assorted beverage maker, Shitaito Shuzo.
God damn.
Cool. Yeah. Jeremiah Farm Orange Juice, which was announced on April Fool's Day, is now going to be released. Additionally, a pop-up show... Oh, that's just what the Twitter says. Okay.
Yeah. So a prank turned into a real thing. That's hilarious.
Apparently. The Code Geass homepage also noted there will be sampling sessions of the orange juice at the Sunrise World Tokyo shop on April 6th and 7th between 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. So if you're in Tokyo or Kyoto between April 6th to April 14th, check out the stores to get your very own Jeremiah Farm orange juice. Because I, who is definitely not Lelouch Lamperouge, command you.
All right. Guys, the funniest thing just happened. Jujutsu Kaisen just became a Guinness World Record holder. Guinness
Really?
World Records, yes, the Guinness Book of World Records names Jujutsu Kaisen the most in-demand animated TV show. The Guinness World Records has certified Jujutsu Kaisen as the most popular in-demand animated TV show, also calling it the world's most popular anime. The series overtakes Attack on Titan, which has held the record since 2020. The company explains that it based this decision on the information from the data science firm Parrot Analytics. According to the data, Jujutsu Kaisen had a global demand rating that was 71.2 times greater than that of the average television series. Parrot Analytics calculates demand based on billions of captured data points, such as video consumption, social media engagement, and research actions, e.g., reading about the show online. Actions that require more effort for consumers, such as watching or downloading a show, are weighed more heavily. According to the company, One Piece and previous record holder Attack on Titan were close in claiming the top spot. One Piece had Netflix live action adaptation to bring in new viewers, and Attack on Titan aired its series finale special last year. However, it was the sheer force of Jujutsu Kaisen's two cores, second season, that carried it toward the end of 2023. Guinness World Records reports that demand for Jujutsu Kaisen peaked on December 29th at 128 times the demand of the average show. Jujutsu Kaisen had a higher percentage of Gen Z, ages 13 to 22, viewers with 71.3 compared to the One Piece 56.7 and Attack on Titan 64.4. Attack on Titan still holds the record for the longest comic book published, thanks to the manga's largest sized graphic novel printing. Meanwhile, Eiichiro Oda's manga holds the record for the most comics published for the same comic book series by a single author. The second season of the television anime Gege Akutami's Jujutsu Kaisen manga premiered last July and aired for 2 quarters. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, yeah, just thought that was pretty cool that it is in the Guinness Book of World Records for the most on-demand anime or just basically show to be viewed. Also, all the times that we've talked about Suzume, the anime film Suzume, and we're like, man, we've we never watched it. We've been meaning to watch it. Well, guess what? We now have our chance. Netflix adds Makoto Shinkai's Suzume film. So Netflix added Makoto Shinkai's Suzume film to its Netflix streaming service in 169 countries, including the US and Japan, on Friday. So Crunchyroll is also streaming the film, which I did not know. The film opened in Japan at number 1 on November 2022, and in North America in April of 2023. Crunchyroll streamed the film in Japanese with English subtitles and with an English dub. The film earned $5 million US in its opening weekend and has earned over $10 million. It ended its theatrical run in Japan in May of 2023, earning 14.7 billion yen, or about $105 million at the box office. So yeah, guys, we can finally check it out on either Netflix or Crunchyroll. You have your pick as to which one you want to watch it on. So make sure to run to the streaming platform of your choice and give it a shot now. I no longer have any excuses to watch this movie, and neither do you. I've heard nothing but good things about it. So let's all run out there and check it out on the time of freedom that you possess. So if you haven't seen Suzume, let's go watch it.
Yeah.
Yep. Next one up. All right, so we've got two pieces of My Hero Academia news that I'm going to go over real quick. All right, so first up, okay. So while season 7 of My Hero Academia is technically started yesterday, it was a compilation special that will be running until May 4th. Actual season 7 will be starting on May 4th. So Crunchyroll announced on Tuesday that it will begin streaming the 7th season for My Hero Academia on May 4th at 5:30 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time worldwide except Asia. The company will also stream the 4-episode My Hero Academia Memories compilation special starting on Saturday at 5:30 a.m. EDT. Both the season and the special will get dubs in English, Latin America, Spanish, Brazilian, Portuguese, French, German, and Italian. The anime's 7th season was announced after the 6th season ended in March 25th, 2023. The 4-episode My Hero Academia Memories compilation special with some new scenes will start airing on Saturday, which, yesterday. Basically, yeah. So if you want to start off the new season, you're going to have to wait until May 4th. If you don't like that, too bad, so sad. That's just how it's going to go. It sucks if you don't like waiting, but I mean, you can wait like 4 freaking weeks. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
It's not.
I think it'll be okay.
It will be okay. It's just 1 month. Deal with it.
May the 4th be
There's-
with you.
There's a lot of... Dude, stop it. There's already stuff coming out on May the 4th that is Star Wars. Shut up.
No.
Yes. On to more My Hero Academia stuff. The My Hero Academia Your Next film's second teaser video introduces Dark Might. The Toho Animation began streaming a second teaser video on Saturday for My Hero Academia the movie Your Next. The 4th anime film of the My Hero Academia franchise. The video previews the villain character Dark Might, who looks like All Might and is also voiced by Kenta Miyake. The film will open on August 2nd. Tensei Okamura of Darker Than Black is directing the film at Bones. Returning staff members from the television series and previous films include the scriptwriter and character designer and composer. Original manga creator Kohei Hoshikori will serve as the general supervisor and original character designer. The film will have an original story that will take place around the same time as where the TV anime is currently, with the collapse of the Safe Society. In the film, a mysterious giant fortress and a man who resembles the former symbol of peace suddenly appear in a society that has collapsed due to war. And yeah, so it's got a evil All Might, apparently.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Pretty interesting concept. And yeah. All right, so the next...
Moon takes the next one.
Yep.
Yeah, the next one's definitely being taken by Moon, and the last one's getting taken by...
Me.
All right. Kyoto police arrests man in 20s for Nintendo threat messages incident from 2023.
Mm-hmm.
The Kyoto Prefectural Police's first investigative division has arrested on Wednesday a man in his 20s, a civil servant from Ibaraki Prefecture, on suspicion of forcibly obstructing business operations after allegedly sending several threatening messages to Nintendo last year. According to investigators, the man is suspected of sending multiple messages threatening to kill people in Nintendo through the inquiry form of the company's website from August 22nd to November 29th. In December last year, Nintendo announced the delay of the Splatoon Koshien 2023 National Finals tournament and the cancellation of the Nintendo Live 2024 Tokyo event due to threats that have been made targeting the company's employees, as well as threats towards the tournament staff and spectators. The Splatoon Koshien 2023 National Finals was scheduled to take place on December 16th to 17th at the Oda City General Gymnasium. The Nintendo Live 2024 Tokyo event was scheduled for January 20 to 21 and would have hosted the Splatoon 3 World Championship 2024 tournament, as well as the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Online Challenge final stage and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe World Championship 2024 tournaments. All 3 tournaments have been postponed. Nintendo will host the Splatoon World Championship 2024 tournament and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe World Championship tournament on April 13th and April 14th in Japan.
Moral of the story: don't fuck with Nintendo.
For real.
Other moral of the story: don't be a dick.
Also true. All right,
What?
Fenris, our final story.
New character teased for G Gundam anime's 30th anniversary. The streamed Gundam franchise 45th anniversary special teased a special project for the 30th anniversary of the mobile fighter G Gundam anime on Sunday. During the special, the anime's lead voice actor, Tomokazu Seki, introduced a 30th anniversary logo and a hint of what is to come, illustrations in development for a new character. Seki qualified that he heard that there may be new developments for G Gundam. He had prefaced his comments by noting that he had only learned about the possible anniversary project just then, where the special was recorded, and that he does not know further details. He then said that the Gundam.info portal site and official homepage plan to provide further information, if I can fucking read today. Not just to fans, but also to himself, since he is looking forward to finding out more. Mobile Fighter G Gundam aired from April 1994 to March 1995 as the first alternative series to the Universal Century storyline. And the rest is other background on it.
Oh, there we go.
Never expected them to bring up a new character 30 years later.
There we are. Well, guys, that is all the news we have for you for Anime Church today. We managed to wrap that up kind of almost on time.
Almost, yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just 9 minutes short of on time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good job, us.
Hell yeah.
We promise to start. We promise to start on time next week. We do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That having been said, thank you all for coming by and joining us for Anime Church. I am Richie Roberts, your Minister of Science and Technology.
I am Moonlight Sparks, your Minister of Arceology. Praise Arceus.
And I am Vander Sarun, your patron saint to Snackos. And please do leave comments. I go through and read them weekly.
Thank you guys so much. We really do appreciate it, and we will see you next time. Thank you so much, and bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Bye.